Hello, guys. It's another time out on Banter Bench podcast, and here we are. We're taking a look at everything sports content. My name is Bayo, and the guys are readily available. It's about 7, 8 games to wrap up the Premier League season. For some teams, they've got 7. For some, they've got 8. And Arsenal, the Gunners, lead into this time. The last game was a very difficult one against Everton, and Manchester City, who we all thought should give them a run for their money, let it slide by playing a 1-0 draw with West Ham United. So I'm going to start with Emeka because at this point, majority of football fans already don't give the title to Arsenal. You get anything different?
Basically, say when we start the program, say they always vote for Arsenal.
Arsenal.
I said it from day one, say I want to make Arsenal, come out victorious. It's been 22 years since they won the Premier League. That unbeaten team, we involve Kano and Henry.
Yeah.
Campbell, Vieira, those legends, we perform brilliantly.
Bergkamp,
Since then, Bergkamp, God bless you. Since then, they never get that quality squad, we go, deliver the Premier League. They've been close, for 3 years now. They don't come close to the title. But this year they different. Me and you, if you see the seriousness, Ateta, they always come out in clothes.
Yeah.
When the game they go on, that shows the, the
Passion.
ability, the passion. They won this Premier League trophy and they use 6 points. Probably 8 points now. They top the top Man City.
Like 9 points.
9 points. Sorry, 9 points. So I feel saying now them be favorite. Except say things go astray, and we no want see Arsenal. Left to me, I don't know for Pizza. I don't want to see Arsenal losing the Premier League trophy. So I'm still rooting
Why
for
you dey
them.
talk say you no know for Pizza?
I know say definitely you no like Arsenal now. Even when Arsenal beat Everton, I call Pizza now.
You can't be speaking on my behalf.
I say me and the Arsenal fans. Say make I get out with Arsenal fans.
But you are a coward. You are
No, I'm a coward.
the way you are emphasizing on
I already saw the future. I already saw, when you see the caliber of players we Arsenal get, they get the likes of Eberechi Eze, Saka did there. Saka no they do well. Noni did there. First I know they do well. Martinelli did there.
Tony, my guy.
If Declan no they do there. Noga did there. If Marino no they do well. Zubimendi did there.
They
get a lot of squad. If Jokeres no they do well, Harvard did there. Jesus did there. Lots of players. See that boy we even scored their 9 minutes goal.
That man.
The youngest player to score goal for a Premier League. So that squad, we just give them the accolade. They do well. They perform brilliant.
You know why they laugh?
Why you laugh?
Thank you very much, Apostle. Say before we start the program, nobody they know what they go on behind the scene. Say Emeka they talk for years. Say when would they talk say na 9 points? That's why they use the gap Man City. Now you see they talk say you never can tell you.
It's not over.
Say it's not over. Say if Man City win the outstanding, come beat Arsenal. Say go remain 3 points. And I also come here now.
Football fans.
My brother, you have already expressed yourself to.
I'm coming out.
You want to defend yourself. No, they defend yourself. I don't
call me woman. Say me
woman.
Say they do a service.
Yes. If Kasara don't boss women, they don't catch it for hand. They defend yourself. Now, so you want to do now.
Everybody where they follow this program. Yeah, they talk make the
but what's make you change your mouth when at this critical moment?
I'm not changing my
You did.
I just assumption.
It's an assumption. Whatever you assume, there's an item of truth in it. Whatever you assume.
I am probably the only man you found that wants Arsenal to win.
Yes, exactly.
I cannot stand City.
Absolutely. Yes, no.
Absolutely.
That is very from the house.
Wait.
Then you want just be like, well, I guess soft spot for Arsenal.
You want me Pep Guardiola surpass Alex Ferguson.
As a man, you find
if you win the league, you never surpass Alex Ferguson.
You want the new contract now.
I even think one question I want to ask you. All right. If you get on to where the trend in the last few weeks or thereabouts, Super Eagles legend Mikel Obi talk say he no go recognize Arsenal as champion. Okay. Say they no be in champions even if they win league. Why? Because then they use set piece. Then they win with corner.
Go set piece.
Mikel as ex-international, one would have expected better. Well, personally to me, for everything he's achieved, won the Premier League, won the
Won
FA
the
Cup, won the
AFCON.
Champions League, won the AFCON, was in contention to win the African Bench.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I feel it was rough.
Yeah, absolutely.
But Mikel came out to say that he would not recognize us as champions. What do you think?
Well, I didn't say maybe Mikel they try to which they call him get attention for a podcast to me say you understand. They try to which they call him do the impossible, like do the unexpected, like
Rage baiting.
exactly. So thank you very much. So they try to what make people they think they think randomly.
And being a Chelsea legend.
Being a Chelsea legend, make Arsenal.
But me and Pizarro they always there, they watch matches. And Pizarro they always emphasize on the set piece, the way Arsenal they always take their corners.
But it's kind of hard for
Yeah, I think that's what Mikel is. I think I feel saying now we're in the focusing attention because Arsenal players they always defend, they always disturb the keeper. Get the keeper confused. Distract them.
You can even get the keeper confused, but you what was it called? Trying to disturb the keeper, like pin him down for him to express himself. Get on the ball, it's quite uncalled for too. Mark Rottenberg, former ex England referee, I think they called him at a program and it was asked that what do you see about Arsenal's and what was it called set piece and what was it called games, and he said for him, if he's in charge of what was it called the referee this thing what was it called PGM well, thank you very much that or whoever is in charge of that is going to curb that situation. That is then going to allow something of such to happen. So you understand that the league management needs to work on that particular aspect that is uncalled for goalkeepers. So you understand? It's not as if they are caging them like say that they imprison the goalkeeper.
But for me, I'm sorry, for me, I see nothing wrong in what Arsenal is doing because no law has restricted them from
because they were not restricted. Others were not doing it. That's what I'm saying. Let other teams also do it. They are not doing it. No, it's not only Arsenal. If you watch games very well now, teams are not doing it very well. Even in the Champions League, they are not doing it.
But the referee is supposed to protect the keeper.
Because they did not restrict them, according to what Apostle said. They are not restricted.
In as much as it's working for them, carry on.
Even like if other teams would learn that trick. Yeah. Just crowd. See for me, I think they just crowd the 18 area.
Yeah,
don't say they do anything.
If they are crowding the 18 area, it's fine. When they run around keeper. Yeah, they are not running around the goalkeepers.
They hold them down.
Yes.
The goalkeeper.
See, the way that they
like say they hold the keeper.
They say all the goalkeepers now.
Saliba go that day with
and this guy, right back. Timber. They just go up like say
they hold keeper. Don't mind Pizarro.
They pin them down now.
They just surround the keeper.
They touch the keeper. They don't need to give him.
Now Sanchez did they do that in passport. Now Sanchez will do like Smigo. Now they do that.
Listen. When they call Sanchez, you say
at the same time, I think it depends on how you control your defense. As a goalkeeper, you know what Arsenal will do.
There
should be a way. You should also go hard. Go hard.
When you go hard, don't forget, this is a 18-yard box.
It's your territory.
When you go hard on them, you understand, you never can tell.
You have to follow.
This can be very funny. They can award a penalty to the opponent.
You don't get what I'm saying. Anyway, Arsenal don't use it already, and they are, of course, very set to win the league. And I should be one of the first people that will say congratulations in advance to Arsenal. Okay, maybe just leave Mikel, Obi, and waiting the talk. Maybe we quickly look at games where they played this last time out. Man U beat Aston Villa 3-1, bounce back from that defeat to Newcastle. Bruno Fernandes, Konya, Benjamin Sesko, once again, coming together to deliver that 3 points. And the question will come again. Do you think Carrick should get the permanent job of Manchester United? That's provided United finish in the Champions League spot. Now you get the question.
Definitely. Carrick is doing everything right. Packaging your team. The previous manager, Amorim. Amorim really want to push that team go gutter. God just dey Man U fans their back. God just dey on our back. Everything I go talk. because I just dey imagine when Amorim dey there, the way wey una dey struggle, win today, draw tomorrow, lose next tomorrow, but now see the team, see the way they are playing, you know, the teamwork. Fernandez is there, free roll is everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, he's at the attacking position, the midfield. You know, Fernandez is. I feel Fernandez is just. You know, I feel say Man U fans supposed to rate am there. You know, rate am. They supposed to rate am. I think he broke David Beckham's record.
Yeah.
You know, Fernandez is just magnificent. I will use that word.
Magnificent.
Yeah, that guy is brilliant. Like the way when they touch him ball. I wish I get that kind of player for my team.
But
I wish I fit swap their name. Enzo Fernandez, the Pierre Fernandes.
Also, you're a Chelsea fan.
I'm a Chelsea fan.
Oh, really? Who this guy was? You're a Chelsea fan.
You know, Carrick is doing everything well. You know, kudos to Carrick. You know, I usually watch his composure. You know, when Shesko was coming in, you know, you could see he stood with Shesko talking to him. You know, telling him what to do. In back camera, you know what made they see him out. In they tell Shesko, Omo, did that box.
Like Pep, we go dey find camera to
2 minutes now Shesko you score that goal.
Yes.
2 minutes. That shows how Baba don't learn from, not be like all these schools with Rooney. Baba don't learn from the greatest, Ferguson. He don't learn. You know, that's what we are talking about. I just a picture when this season starts. How Omori won't carry this thing away for gutter. You must see Carrick now don't come. Don't change. Una dey third.
It's only lost.
Man, you dey third. Man, you dey third.
Man, you
dey third.
Now like
una suppose, if this season finish, wey una qualify for Champions League, una suppose carry yam go church, go do Thanksgiving, wey you wear wrapper, wey you dey.
Oh, me I dey carry.
You go need more.
Now when they give the interim.
When this season start, you know, man, you dey 14 one time now.
You know many points of like they use the gap mile before we point that out now.
That Carrick now.
Wetin be the problem of
Carrick? To Alibaba.
Wetin be the problem of Chelsea?
Make I first comot this mic.
You are very stupid. Who the mic?
What's the funny this thing? Give my mic.
I must know I can't anything again.
This team, this Chelsea team, this one be say coward. Wait, me I dey support Madrid sef. You know the funny part of this thing, on which day Madrid and Chelsea play? Only Wednesday. No, Tuesday. I dey watch Madrid game jeje. Na Jacob tell me say I switch enter 4-2. 5-2.
For sometimes they 6-2 go enter.
Now I no go even blame Liam Rosenua with that in philosophy high class. Now that bastard, those bastard Toboli, now I go even blame and in assistant.
We go bring guys coach.
Miguel said something on his podcast. You sack a manager like Maresca. You can't bring in amateur. First, when the man come in, if he say, okay, in the handle Strasbourg, we are saying a big team now, you know, they tackle PSG. I think Strasbourg, they are playing in Conference League. But check out your changes against PSG. You bench Sanchez, you bring in Jorgensen. Okay, fine. You can't control the game. You can't bring in substitution, comot Gusto, wey give you an equalizer.
Yeah.
Bring in Lavia wey him leg dey shake. You bring in Lavia, bring in that handicap, that bastard Delap. Bring in Delap wey no. How many goals Delap get this season? If no be even one for a striker like Delap.
And they spend
no go talk
a lot of money on it.
Jackson played 2 seasons for Chelsea, scored 30 goals. They no go talk about that one. Pursue that boy.
Jackson the one born sleep now.
Because they can't even leave Jackson and
he score against Atlanta.
He score now.
Go assist.
He score. So me I no go even blame Resenua. If they own jeje na to believe them go call am. So na that bastard of a owner me I go blame. See how we dey lose. We lose against Newcastle for Stamford Bridge. Bridge don dey shake. We dey play PSG. What would come out? You know, as a Chelsea fan.
But if you say they got sacked Resenua.
No, I no fit say they go definitely now. Check that one, I won't carry us.
Well, you know, pity that man. The guy just like me. They just get mutual agreement between the club and the owners, between the coach and the owners. Because if they just sack him, that might be good depression.
Is it the poorest ever manager?
As coach Chelsea.
Yeah.
I think Porter is the Poets
I
manager.
don't think he's a
I think
Poets. I
I'll
think
tag
Potter.
Porter.
Yeah.
Harry Potter, Grand Porter.
Mm.
I ain't good.
Potter
I be the
coming from
Poets.
Brighton, after doing a very good job at Brighton, come to
Exactly,
Chelsea.
exactly.
Expectation were on him to, do a better job. You understand? So
Okay.
now Potter to me as well. Potter.
Okay, immediately that Chelsea game finish, I come dey watch. They come, you know how this DSTV dey craze o. They come bring out Drogba replace. I can remember Drogba na him make me even dey support Chelsea.
The old man
As a
now.
kid. As a kid
The
then.
old man now. Why I say the old man?
As a kid then. Na Drogba even draw our attention to Chelsea. Drogba, Mikel, all those black boys, Essien, Kalu, Solomon Kalu, all those boys. Malouda, Makelele. But Drogba, as a Chelsea fan, na Drogba even make me dey support the team because of how Drogba dey play then.
His contribution.
I come dey look for Drogba, the attitude wey Drogba get,
the
strength, the passion.
Chelsea of those years, under Mourinho, even under Di Matteo, Chelsea, one of the kings of comebacks in Europe. We saw them against Napoli.
Yeah.
A star-studded Napoli team that had Cavani,
Pastore,
Ramsey, and all those guys.
Yeah.
There was a game against Benfica too. I recall very well. And even Barcelona, they fear to play Chelsea. Anytime we see that Chelsea come forward like this, nah issue. But against PSG, same Chelsea beat PSG for Club World Cup final. 3 goes to nothing. Now they have lost 5-2. So no hope for the group.
I think this is a different ball game entirely. The same. Now only one man just changed that game for PSG that day. The person of Kvaratskhelia. He came in and changed the momentum of the game for his side. Talking about Kvaratskhelia, so you understand. So going to the second leg, the PSG, they've got all the players at their disposal to damage Chelsea again, so you understand. But I still expect Chelsea to prove their worth. They are playing in front of their fans. They won't want to disappoint their fans, and they want to go in with a fight, till the end, so you understand. But you know how football can be. They can go through, and they might not even go through, considering how they lost the first leg. I think they 3-0 margin, 5-2, right?
Yeah.
So 3-0 margin. So
and a 3-0 margin brings the game equal.
Yeah, equal. That's what I'm saying. That
5-5.
That I'm saying that if they don't want to disappoint their fans, I expect them to.
Equal the last. Chelsea will score 3 against.
I try to give them hope now. Say if they don't want to disappoint their fans, I expect them to.
Why they disappoint Equal for first leg?
Now away they did now.
Okay.
They are playing away from home. You understand?
For away.
So as now London now, you understand me? And I think Chelsea is the pride of London. If you want to agree with me, so I expect them to what's it called?
London is blue bar.
London is blue, so to do the unthinkable. As Arsenal don't they struggle this way to win something, still they never see me Chelsea. So London is still blue. So I still expect them to flex their muscle against PSG at home at Stamford Bridge. But considering the margin, I expect PSG to still go through. Well, then they are going to score. So that's
Chelsea be like Man City, 2 English teams. And they follow, you see Doc, if Doc bomb picking, the mama go dey front, the people go dey follow.
3-3 goal match.
Yeah. Now so Chelsea, Man City and Liverpool. But Liverpool still fit turn.
Yeah, because
now one goal. Yeah. But Man City, what do you feel?
Na very tough fixture. That fixture go dey very tough. Yes, say na the Etihad and Man City sef dey know wetin dey at stake.
Yeah.
You don hear wetin Pep Guardiola come out talk say dey give him players,
1 day off.
1 day off, make dey rest, make dey sleep well. Players like Doku, wey their blood dey hot, their joints dey work like machine. The gas rest well. But that particular one, just say me, I get likeness for Madrid. I still want make Madrid scale through, but it's going to be a tough one between that Paris Saint-Germain game and Man City game. Na very tough game. Between Chelsea and Man City game, na tough game. I feel say I just dey say one crazy thing go happen that day. I don't know which particular fixture, but I just get that belief.
Between Man City, Madrid, Chelsea, PSG. If you say one thing we don't lose for first leg, go overturn.
It has happened before. If we are going to go, if we go back to the past, like the time where Barcelona, come back against Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah.
Like say Paris Saint-Germain beat them 3-0, 4-0.
That particular,
that's.
And this club, Liverpool come back
against Barcelona.
Yeah.
Champions League just dey like competition where they unpredictable. The smaller boys fit just wake up. So I don't know wetin go happen. Wetin go happen for those fixtures. But if we are going to look at the both teams, English teams, we are going to look at their form. You go feel saying that Man City get the upper hand. Chelsea, they are not so convincing. Liam Fijo, I don't know wetin that man dey think wey him bench Sanchez. I see dey wonder. You play Pep Jorgensen wey just dey come back from injury. I still dey wonder whether that man, that him eyeglass wey he dey wear, dey really affect am. E dey affect him
You no
brain.
dey see anything. You no even dey reason it.
Him dey see beyond. I mean, I no even know wetin where that man.
You dey see beyond limits.
He dey see spiritual realm.
Beyond limits.
So Ekwe talk say for now wey dey carry games, Ekwe say one of Chelsea and Man City go overturn the deficit for this Champions League. Go carry am. Na Ekwe talk am. So if e no happen like that, Ekwe ni emi call. So when we talk about Arsenal Leverkusen 1-1 for the first leg. Difficult game for the Gunners, and they are still on forefront chasing silverware, here and there. Another difficult game I expect, but Arsenal for me should make it. Honestly, Arsenal Leverkusen.
Yeah, I feel say if we really watch the first leg, Leverkusen were all over the the field.
Yeah,
They were dominating.
Absolutely.
The way that they play tactically. I even they tell Pizza say if they say that they handle this team, Arsenal go don cook them like fried rice. But this their current coach, the way that they control ball, they play ball.
Build from
They
behind.
work together.
Very
Very
calm,
impressive.
very calm team.
Very impressive.
Composed.
I mean, that was quite surprised that the way they
Give it up to the
handle the
Germans.
game.
The Germans, the way they bring out that German machine.
they handled the game quite well.
Wow.
That style, the way they play from the back, even though Arsenal they pressure them, they go still calm down, counter. They play, but that man up front, that 19,
Black guy, yeah.
So Arsenal fans should not think it's all over. They should not get it twisted. Leverkusen will still come back. It's just presently Champions League not come out the aggregate level.
Yeah.
So they are the both teams
As long as you can score goals, if you can score,
exactly.
you can go through.
So Arsenal should just calm down. This win wey they win against Everton, they no fit say everything don end. Leverkusen fit go Emirates, go give them a run for their money. So na still open game. So that's why I feel Leverkusen fit come back. Let the best team just win. Let me know and leave am like that.
Oh yeah, now before we wrap this up, is that Gala they go Anfield and Victor.
Oh, shit, man.
He go dey there.
Jagun.
They won the
Leave
first
Aje.
leg 1-0. Wetin be one lot for Igbo land? A one lot.
They dey call am the man dey throw on the wall and come back up. He say me. Ẹni tó lọ sójú ogun tó padà wá tí wọ́n pa.
Na him be your team.
Yes, that is it. But see when they throw on the wall, come back up. Kamalu wèrè wo. Don't mind am o.
Kamalu na warrior. Na warrior for Igbo land na warrior Kamalu.
Osile Kamalu.
Amadioha.
Ṣàngó nìyẹn.
No, so why I say you no call am God?
Yeah.
You no call am God.
Okay.
Na Ṣàngó na God. Amadioha Osimhen. Jagun.
Ọ̀rọ̀ Victor. Ó Liverpool for throat.
Baba Konate, Van Dijk,
All those ones.
that Gomez wey dey like handicap. All of them together. Pack them like a bag of dustbin.
But honestly, I wish Osimhen can just go through because of Osimhen, because Liverpool they've not been doing well this season. Look at the first leg. It was a disjointed performance from Liverpool. A very disjointed one. Do you understand? I mean, they were able to string two passes together. Do you understand? They're just trying to play the game. They were trying to struggle that okay, we could just get this win anyhow.
Yeah.
And thank God say the Magumago way they score. We could not score. Yeah, back on eventually.
He's there in long
They using 2 and twice.
That's hand we no dey equal.
So Emeka na were apostle. So then I say, I don't know they go after now.
How person have no go for? Láì ṣe wí.
Ṣé
Ṣé
In the crib.
Na wow.
So at the time I say Gatara they go Anfield with a 1 goal advantage. Shey you understand? So I expect Gatara to give Liverpool a run for their money 100%. Considering how Liverpool considering how they've been playing recently, I mean it's quite uncalled for. It's not motivating anybody. And I'm even hearing that this guy's job is on the line and it's lost. Okay. You understand? It's on the line.
He hasn't been doing well.
When you do Tottenham, I mean,
to draw a team like Tottenham.
You went away. Look at Juventus.
Tottenham never win any game. When last they win?
Say you understand.
I don't even talk about Tottenham. Tottenham will go play and let's go Madrid.
Atletico
Madrid. When they chop five
Then go 2 chop.
Now Liverpool they struggle. So I expect Galatasaray to give Liverpool a run for their money. Osimhen, I believe they can go through. Liverpool and Galatasaray to do the unthinkable.
But
To me.
if Galatasaray players feed the warlord,
No, he go score now.
feed
That
am.
one no get
I
you.
don't say they only pass for the ball. I don't know why.
Osimhen no get
So
you.
I believe they can do something. I believe. I know Liverpool at Anfield with their fans behind them.
They go shout.
It go mad, bro. Seriously.
Just,
Because Van Dijk said he talk the same thing to Osimhen. He say when they greet each other after the game, he say, man, what sort of atmosphere is this? So you understand? And at the same thing, Liverpool fans they do for Anfield.
Yes.
So
Which invariably means that the fans in Gala were even more than what Van Dijk is used to seeing.
absolutely, yes. For him to even express himself in that
You
manner.
know the Gala fans came out to support Osimhen.
Absolutely.
That's
They
You
like
know,
to-
after that show of love to him and his mother, his late mother.
We guys respect Osimhen and the fans out there. We support us. They give us more support.
Exactly.
We
Really appreciate. Appreciation our
Thank
own.
you to our 1,000
Really,
plus
exactly.
subscribers on
Really
YouTube.
appreciate. Thank you. Really.
Banter Bench
More.
podcast.
more,
We say thank
more,
you. We
more,
say thank you.
more.
More prostrate. Thank you.
We need more. In Yoruba they say ẹni tó bá dúpẹ́ orí àná
Ari o,
á rí ní ìgbà. If you thank God for
international fans.
what we speak out for English for people wey no know, if we thank God for yesterday wetin they call am blessing,
More go come.
more go come. The water go.
Exactly.
Water go. So thank you so much.
So we still enjoy you to tell somebody that we are everywhere on social media, on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, X and Instagram. Banter Bench podcast. Follow us, like our content, share everywhere, and trust that we'll continue to serve you quality content. Let's wrap things up. Let's go. That's about that as far as the Champions League is concerned. You get one news where they make the round. Chelsea defender Tosin Adarabioyo with the read and say he don't finally talk say he's ready to play for the Super Eagles. He's 29. If you say may Nigeria invite him.
I don't think we need a player like Tosin. No disrespect to Tosin, but Tosin don't know say in life don't dey crumble. Yes, you know the player. Wetin we wan use Tosin do? Benjamin Frederick is better than Tosin.
Absolutely.
Pass is better than Tosin.
Absolutely.
Even those boys wey dey play for South Africa.
Even West Brom defender.
Awaziem is better than Tosin. Ajayi is better than Tosin. So what are we using the Tosin for?
The only
very dull against Wrexham, that goal wey Wrexham score their first goal. Tosin and Bajashile. Na Tosin that guy run comot for inside.
They open their mouth.
Omo, we don need Tosin. You wey you talk say you come from Isale Eko, we no need you. Go back go your state. Adarabi Oyo. Go back to Oyo state. Go play for which team dey play for Oyo state? Go play for Shooting Stars.
Shooting Stars. We are the stars.
We don need.
Gbogbo Ìbàdàn ló wọ̀ wá.
We don need Tosin Adarabi Oyo. That boys, we no need am now. Tosin is so dull mentally, physically, him dey dull. Him dey run.
I think the only thing that is working for Tosin presently is because he plays for Chelsea.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's the only
Tosin
thing.
don know say him life don crumble now.
29.
Tosin know. Okay, if Tosin leave Chelsea, where would he play for?
Maybe
He could probably play for a whole city. He go meet Ajayi there. Tosin will never play for a top team. I was surprised when Chelsea got Tosin. Wetin we wan use Tosin?
It was on a free transfer. They say
that Toboli they supposed to go out go snipe am because see players wey we get for our team we dey parade Tosin, Bashashile, Fofana wey him two legs no dey correct, he dey use two left leg. God create am with two left leg.
No be God.
Fofana
No be God create.
na him mama na him papa na God bring am come this life. God create am with two left leg. God dey perfect o but that Fofana na better wele. Fofana we dey parade that
I know
chimp.
wetin go do now.
We dey parade that chimp.
He go do surgery. Go put you left leg for here.
We don need Tosin o. Sorry Tosin o. Na when England don reject Mikel spoke about this same
Yeah, a
thing.
very long time ago. That
You said the same thing. I think on your ex account. I think that
it is a pin tweet now.
Yeah.
Yes, account.
Yeah.
What?
But NLM should not be forcing themselves
Yes, exactly.
on what's it
In fact,
called?
I was particular. It was about
I
Tosin.
could remember when Tosin came to Lagos. I think that was last year.
Last year.
Tosin came to Lagos. They asked him on Arise TV, what would you be thinking about playing for Nigeria? Tosin was like,
Very skeptical.
he was so skeptical. He did
Yes,
not even
man.
have a good response, to answer to that question. He was like, we'll see what will happen. So we shouldn't pick a player who is not ready to represent our team.
Absolutely.
Let
That's what I want to
Tosin
say.
go play for Scotland. Make him no come our team. make him go even play for all those island, make him no come Nigeria. Which kind wetin wan use
Except they want to come
Because
as a
he's better
backup.
than him.
As a backup.
Ajayi is better than him.
Everybody in our team is better than him.
Just only say Ajayi no get that luck.
Even on current
Ajayi no get that
Ajayi in the
luck.
national team.
Ajayi is a
He does well.
proper national
I
team
was
player.
listening to the commentator in the AFCON. The AFCON was like a player like Ajayi is playing for Hull City. He should be playing for the top boys.
I think it's because of his age. You know, Ajayi
he's already
is
aged.
He's around 30, heading 31. So
Whenever they call him for the national team,
he
he gives his all.
Ajayi
He gives his all.
he has this connection.
Exactly.
He
gives his all.
We don't need you.
That be without a long neck.
I just
you know.
should
Because he come from Isale Eko. He know where Isale
They ask
Eko
and
dey.
say where for Isale Eko.
He dey talk say na Epe.
I bet we end this. Guys, we'll do it again next time. Thank you very much for being a part of this one. And next time we will come here again. We will talk about the result of Champions League games because by then they will not play finish. And teams will qualify will not know themselves. Those who will not return good house. Self will not sabi. My name is Bayo. Liverpool and I'm preserving the laugh. Next time we'll be here together again. Thank you.